Yeah, our site is called Clone Fathers, and we haven't done a lot with it because it's emerging technology, let's say. But can you imagine raising your own clone?
Imagine raising a little you.
I'd have to put it in a bag and throw it into the river.
I wouldn't know what to teach it. Because I would want it, if it was going to be me, it would have to make all the fucking mistakes that I've made. And I would try to tell it, hey, don't do that. Mm-hmm. But you can't, because it has to make those mistakes in order to really appreciate the negative consequences of those actions.
Yeah, your folks were telling you don't do that, and you did it anyway.
They weren't telling me shit, which is why I did it. I was the lock key kid, which is probably how I turned out the way I am. But the baby, if I had a baby me and I was raising, I wouldn't raise it that way. I'd bring it to the best schools. I'd take care. I'd give it hugs all the time.
Yeah.
I'd give it all this love. It would have no motivation to be the kind of person that I am today, who is motivated, at least in part, by neglect.
Well, you've done quite well, and congratulations on being the most widely watched podcast on the face of this planet.
If that's not reason for the aliens to land, I don't know what is.
No, you're bringing a lot of needed information to the world. You really are.
Well, all I'm doing is going after what I'm curious about. That's all I'm doing. All I'm doing is approaching and engaging with things that I'm curious about. That's it.
Yeah.
That's the whole. It's this whole thing is run basically with 3 people and my iPhone. Literally.
Yeah.
There's no one's telling me who to have on or what to do. And you know that because how you and I have booked these podcasts, just you and me text messaging.
Yeah.
Hey, what are you doing? Come on back.
I loved it.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
It's fun. And I think that's part of also the reason why it's successful is that people know, even though this is on Spotify and there's a massive corporation behind it that distributes it and all that, Spotify leaves me alone. At the end of the line, it's just me and Jamie. I mean, the people that are making this podcast, the people that decide things, Jamie and I we just have conversations. It's just me and him.
Yeah.
Just talking. What do you think we should do? That's it. That's it.
Kind of what Drew and I are like. We're just 2 guys in a truck.
Yeah.
We leave the house in the morning and the phone rings.
That's also why it's interesting. That's also why it resonates with people.
Yeah.
People don't like it. Like, if you get your news from CNN, Jesus Christ, how many fucking people are behind that thing? How many executives and producers, and how much financial influence is involved in everything that gets on the air? How much incentive do the people that are saying those things? How are they being pushed? How are they being motivated by progressing their careers along these same path? What lines are they not willing to cross? What toes are they not willing to step on? What narratives are they pushing? You don't trust it. Mm-hmm. There's just too much nonsense. And also the way they talk. Like the way those old-timey, they had things to worry about more than just a caveman. Like, that's phony talk, right? That's the modern phony talk is the phony talk of the people that are the broadcasters on MSNBC. That's modern phony talk. People don't like that. It doesn't feel right to them. They like when they talk to a guy like you, it's like, look what I found. I fucking sprayed water at the perma